Amanda. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for taking some time every day to hang out with me. Today's video, we have the BOXYCHARM versus BOXYCHARM base box unboxing for August 2020. I will leave my BOXYCHARM playlist to watch previous unboxings, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a like. Let's get unboxing. BOXYCHARM base box is $25 a month. You get 5 full-size items, and each box retails for over $125. So with that in mind, let's see what we got in our boxes. This is the inside of box number 1. This box is Variation 64. My choice item for this box is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Purifying Cleanser that retails for $36. I think the choices for base box were pretty solid. I'm starting to regret that I did not get the Too Faced concealer because all the unboxings that I saw that got that concealer got the Violet Voss 2 Essentials palette, and that was a product I was looking really forward to. I hope that shows up in September add-ons. Looking at the other items in this box, I'm just kind of like, eh. But this is a non-drying, pore-refining cleanser that removes makeup, residue, and dead skin while helping to banish sebum and decongest pores. Skin feels fresh and mattified without any drying sensation. Dr. Brandt has been a brand that I get a lot of items in my subscription boxes, which is great because they are more on the higher end, but they're just products that I don't always find myself reaching for. I think there's only one, and it's for makeup. It's their No Pore Bloom Primer. That has been a primer that has been a staple in my collection since my wedding. Their products have worked out really nice. These products just don't hit like Tatcha or Sunday Riley, but I'll definitely have to incorporate this in my routine and see. This cleanser does contain salicylic acid, so if you are sensitive to that ingredient, just be cautious. Tea tree oil, Jackie is allergic, so stay away from that, and white willow bark. Next is by Elizabeth Mott. This is the Thank Me Later eye primer that retails for $20. I don't know if I have used Elizabeth Mott before. Actually, this looks very familiar. Can't tell if I got this in IPSY or BOXYCHARM like forever ago. This is what the primer looks like. It has like the same consistency and feel that the Urban Decay Potion Primer has. It's taking a little bit to blend out, so a little will go a long way on your eyelid. I hope it doesn't crease. It actually has more of like a greasy feel to it. This cruelty-free primer enhances your eyeshadow and protects your makeup all day. Apply in the morning and go all night without worrying. Dries quickly, lies. And transparently. There's a little bit of like a white shift on my hand to it, prepping your eyelids for a smooth and even application of your shadow. I'm a huge eyeshadow fanatic. My favorite eye primer of all time is the ABH. I think that's the best eye primer that has worked out for me, but currently I've been using the Urban Decay Potion Primer. I just got the Marc Jacobs Undercover one, so we'll definitely get a good comparison how this works up against the Marc Jacobs and my current go-to, the Urban Decay Potion Primer. Next we have by Mind Tan Body Skin. This is the Hydra Glow Sleep Serum that retails for $44.95. This does not sound familiar at all. Greet the day with glowing skin. Hydra Glow Sleep Serum instantly absorbs with a triple action hyaluronic acid formula, delivering time-released multi-depth hydration for fully hydrated skin that glows. Wake up looking fabulous and greet the day with glowing skin. Alright, it is a pump. At first I thought it was going to be a spray, and that is what the serum looks like. Doesn't have a scent to it. It's very lightweight, very liquidy. So I'll probably need about 2 pumps for my face. I like how it feels. I'm super picky when it comes to serums, but this one actually feels good. If it incorporates well with my skincare routine, this is gonna be a hit product. It better do something for that price point, and we get 2 fluid ounces. Now this is where I'm feeling about BOXYCHARM. How the fuck do I end up getting 2 Trestique products? I know for dang well every time I've gotten Trestique product that I don't care for it. It's not my favorite brand, and it's nothing against if you like Trestique. It's just a brand I don't reach for. Maybe it's just because I ride them off right away instead of actually giving their products a chance. I think I've just been seeing this brand for so long that I'm just over it and burnt out. It just doesn't excite me. It's more of like an irritation to get, and I always want to be excited getting my boxes. So the first Trestique product is a Matte for Every Mood mini matte lip crayon set that retails for $58. These are the shades that we're working with. First one is Tuscan Wine. This is Tuscan Wine on the swatch. Belize Bordeaux. Belize Bordeaux swatched. Chili Red. Chili Red swatched. Barcelona Bright Berry. Barcelona Bright Berry swatched. Florence Fig. Florence Fig Swatched. And the last one is Nantucket Nude. And these are all of the lip crayons swatched. I have to give it to them that this is a nice variety. We got 2 reds, 2 pinks, and 2 nudes. The only shade I'm very iffy is this last one, Nantucket Nude. That's like the only one I probably wouldn't reach for unless if I find like a good lip liner or gloss to pair it with. I think they felt nice on the swatch, but looking at all of the other variation products that were featured in BOXYCHARM, I think I would have rather had those than Tristique. That's why I have like this theory that your profile doesn't even matter anymore, and that's why I think that instead of your profile determining which products you get in your box, it's which product did you select as your choice item, and then that choice item is tied into the variation box you're gonna get. And then the last item from Tristique, this is the Summer Glow and Go set, and this retails for $42. This is what it looks like. We have a highlighter that's in the shade Maldives Luminescent. And that's what it looks like swatch. It's actually very pretty. And then a blush stick in the shade Moroccan Rose. I really like that blush shade too. And then we have a mini shadow crayon in the shade Tatian Summer. It's like a brown metallic shade. And then a mini brow pencil in the shade Americano. Okay, the brow thing doesn't want to swatch. And these are all the Tristique swatches. So I think everything's swatched okay. I hope the brow pencil works out. It looks very light right here, and I have a very dark brows, so I don't know if I'm gonna get much use out of that. I don't really use eyeshadow sticks unless if I'm in a rush and on the go and throw some eyeliner and mascara on. That's something I don't typically reach for, but I see myself maybe getting some use out of the blush and highlighter, so we'll see how they work out on the face. So if you can't tell, I'm not blown away from this box, so let's see what box number 2 can do for us. And this is what the second box looks like. We only have 1 repeat item in this variation. So the first item is by Morphe. This is the I Got This brush set that retails for $12. I'm always down to get some more brushes. I didn't know that Morphe was starting to be featured in BOXYCHARM. We have an oval brush, Pro Firm blending crease brush, tapered mini blender brush, and an angled liner brush. This is the oval brush. It looks good to cut the crease and pack on some shimmers. This is the tapered mini blender brush. This is the Pro Firm blending crease brush. Lastly, the angled liner brush. I just find it funny that they're putting their brushes in another subscription box because they have their own subscription through LiveGlam, which I used to have, and I really enjoyed it because it really helped me build up my brush collection when I was first getting rolling on YouTube. I think that this is an okay brush kit to receive in a box like this because this would be my main crease brush to really get things going, and then I would use like the mini one to help clean up the edges, making sure that everything is nice and blown out. And then this would come in handy for my brows because I don't really do winged eyeliner. And then this would be able to do all my lid work with cutting the crease and packing on shadows on the lid. My choice item for this variation was by Glam Glow. This is the Moisture Trip Omega Rich Face Moisturizer that retails for $54. I have not used this by Glam Glow yet. I really like their products. So it's a little bit of a thicker cream, but oh, it feels really nice and smooth on the hand. This hand needs it after doing some swatches on it. Moisture Trip is a lightweight anti-redness. Oh, I need that. I do get a lot of redness with omega rich cannabis sativa seed that helps calm irritation, relieve visible redness, and optimize skin barriers defenses against environmental assault. This soothing formula with hyaluronic acid is proven to hydrate all day and provides instant release from skin stress. Not just my skin, but in general, always stressed. I know for me, I haven't really noticed much of a difference in my skincare that has cannabis in it. Who knows? This could be like the first one. It has like a lot of claims for redness, and that's something that I do struggle with. That's like my main reason to ever wear foundation is just my redness. That's something that I'll be able to see a difference in using this cream. The third item by Elizabeth Mott. This is the Thank Me Later Eye Primer that retails for $20. And this one will be set aside for a giveaway because I got the other one in my previous box. Next by Milk Makeup, this is the Kush Fiber Brow Gel and it retails for $20. And I got the shade Grind. Based off the shade on here, this is probably the darkest one. So hopefully that this works out for my brows. They're already filled in right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to tell much of a difference. Okay, cool. I'm excited. I didn't know Milk was making an appearance in BOXYCHARM. I've been wanting to try more of their products. This is one I could definitely get a lot of use out of. I love my ColourPop one. Not the clear one, but like the tinted one like this. And then recently I tried the e.l.f. one, and e.l.f.'s is like $3. I'm obsessed with it. So I think like the best approach for me to using this product is I'm gonna take my brow pencil, which I've been using by the Brow Gal, and I'll just outline the shape of my brow, and then instead of just getting carried away filling it in with this, go in with this product to comb through and see. Oh, I'm excited for that. I think I'm liking this variation a little bit more, if you can't tell. Even though I did not get my Violet Voss 2 palette, I did get a different palette though. This is by Butter London. This is the Teddy Boy eyeshadow palette that retails for $28. I didn't know Butter London be making eyeshadow palettes. It's a very cool palette, as in the shades are very cool too. Funny story about this, they're actually sending me out a second one because when I did take a sneak peek of my BOXYCHARM box, it was underneath the foam, so I didn't see it right away. That's something that I had reached out to them first before completely checking my box. I just opened it and I saw that there was a product missing. So they're actually sending me out a second one. So I'm gonna put the second one in a giveaway, and I'll do swatches of this. That way you can see what the shades look like swatched. Freddie, Simon, Mick. I wasn't expecting them to be as creamy as I feel, but Mick, it's kind of struggling. Let's go over again. Uh-oh, that's gonna be the Trouble Child shade. Hopefully, with our trusty Thank Me Later eye primer, we won't be having this streakiness going on like we're seeing on the swatch. And it's like my favorite shade in this palette too. Don't do that to me. I hate this packaging though. I feel like I'm gonna take my eye out with this side of the palette. Francis, Billy, Nigel. It must be a shimmer thing. Okay, no, it's not a shimmer thing because this shade, Francis, doing the same thing. Hello, what are you doing? I don't know. They be doing their own thing. Hopefully it works better on the lids. Maybe applied with a brush instead of a finger. This might be like the time you resort to the brush method instead of the finger method. Archie, Graham, Rupert. And this is what the palette looks like swatched. I like how on the side it says, looking good, darling. And it reminds me of my old villager on Animal Crossing named Barbara, because she would call you darling and I let her go, but she be living with Tiffany now, living her best life. Anywho, this palette, I don't know, something don't look right with these swatches. I don't know why. Like there's so much pigment like in the center of them and then it fades away on the sides. I have not seen that like that, and I'm seeing it consistently through these two shimmers and towards the tailing of the end on those mattes. I don't know. I feel like this could have potential on being a good everyday palette. Just throwing on some shades and calling it a day for work, interview, whatever you may have that just calls for a simple glam look. I don't know. I'm just not impressed by it just looking at the swatch, and I know that swatches don't always translate when you use it on the eyes, but it usually gives me an idea of the formula and what to look out for. There's a lot of red flags to look out for. I don't know. Butter London is just a brand I have never really been crazy for. Kind of like Tristique. I think I'm a little bit more excited about the Tristique stuff than this, but I guess we'll see. I guess I just have to give it a fair chance, and that's something that I don't necessarily always do, like for Butter London and Tristique, which I know it sounds kind of crappy in a way, but I don't know, just looking at something like this and then the Tristique crayons don't excite me as like some of these other products do. It doesn't take away anything from the brand or the product. I think I'm just kind of resenting those products more because I didn't get something that I actually wanted, like the Violet Voss 2 Essentials palette. So I think between both of the boxes, I think the item I am most excited for is this Milk Kush Fiber Brow Gel. And Milk used to be a brand that never excited me until I started finding products that worked out for me. It was a very miss brand for me for the longest time. And I'm glad I revisited the Milk Hydra Grip Primer because that was like a huge turn off for me. And then I finally found some products, you know, like double priming for me since I have dry skin has really helped me really enjoy that product. I love their eyeliner. They have an amazing crayon eyeliner that literally will not budge at all throughout the day, and I'm hoping that this one will be one of them as well. And then of course, skincare is always exciting for me, so it's nice to get like a cleanser in one box and a moisturizer in another. And I can't remember if I mentioned the variations. The first box was 64 and then this second box was 33. I would love to know if you guys get BOXYCHARM, and did you guys get a base box for August? Did you get any of the same products as me, or did you get completely different ones? Don't tell me if you got the Violet Boss 2 Essentials palette. I'm just kidding. But if you did get that product, I hope it is working out for you. It is really gorgeous. I really love that blue and green shade that they had. And if you got completely different items, I would love to know what you got in the comments below. Are you guys looking forward to September? September is going to be a Luxe month, but I also get a base box as well since that one is not upgraded to Luxe. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and if you don't, I appreciate your view anyways, and I'll see you in the next video.